Hello. I think I used my collaboration skills when I managed and resolved my conflicts and work collaboratively in my group, in my committee. Because I had to work with my team to create a good committee where it wasn't incompetent and where we could resolve conflicts that was presented to us. In my team, I had the role of being the conference official, and this meant I controlled and managed the debate. For example, I used to open speaker list, I used to open caucus, and etc. Also, when I had trouble with some work and conflict, I had to know how to make and resolve my own problems. And sometimes my president had an idea of making something, and my moderator had another one. So that's when we all had to share ideas and collaborate and make an objective decision on which way was a better option to do. And then, in my communication skills, I had to collaborate with my peers and experts using a variety of digital environments and media. Because I had to communicate with my team because I was using the digital app, the Moon Manager one, so I could control the debate. In this sense, my president was communicating with me so I could know the countries that I had to put on the app, and when I had to open and moderated or simple caucus. In this way, me and my team were communicating in a way that I could see my moderator, and if he told me to add a country to the speakers list, or if he told me to start preparing caucus, I was ready, and I was ready for it. So yeah, thanks. In self-management, it's kind of simple because I had to bring my necessary equipment and supplies. As I mentioned before, I had to communicate with my team, so each of us knew what we had to bring to the debate, and in this way, I knew that I had to bring my laptop. I had to bring my charging cable, so the computer lasted all the debate, and so in that way, I self-manage myself without having to ask for help, because each day that I came, I had my laptop and I had everything in the program ready. So yeah, I think that's why I was self-management in the debate and in the United Nations. Thank you. On my research one, I had to make informed choices about personal viewing experiences, because when I was younger, I had in my history class we had a minimum where the teacher taught us the basic stuff, the points, the motions, and everything that we needed to know about these type of models. So I already had some kind of experience that I could share with my teammates, and well, not teammates, my classmates. And when some of them asked me something, I already knew how that happened in the debate. So I already had experience viewing, I know about this, so I can tell you recommend you this and this stuff. So that is what I think I used my research ability on the United Nations model. In my thinking ability, it was easier because I had to evaluate evidence and arguments. Why? Because as my role, the conference officer, I had the chore to review the position papers of some delegates. So I had to check their arguments, their validity, yeah, and that everything was in order in their position papers. So I was evaluating their evidence, their arguments, and everything that has to do with their position papers and the format that they had to follow to create an adequate for the model nations. And that's why I consider that I used my thinking ability, and what I would say I helped my team in this way, and also the persons that I review, I think I helped them too by evaluating their evidence and correcting them in their arguments. For me, participating in the moon has been one of my most important activities because I had to learn a lot of things and also develop a lot of my abilities. And if I like participate in the moon in the future, I think I can improve more things like my research skills, my public speaking, because I would not have to be like the same role as conference official. I could also be a delegate, I could be a moderator, so I could improve like my public speaking, my negotiation skills, my critical thinking, because like you're always challenged to think critically about the global issues and like to consider many like um like point of views and connect them to build your own point of view. Also like leaderships, networking, because like you as a participant, you have the opportunity to network with your friends and like the countries around the world, like building connections and like promotes like the respect for each delegation. Also cultural awareness, time management, and global awareness. So because you learn about the problems that the real United Nations is solving. So thank you so much.